Neopets is back. Well, technically Neopets never actually went away, but now there's a version for console and Steam. For those unaware, Neopets is an online virtual pet website that was at the peak of its popularity in the early 2000s. So obviously I'm the perfect age range for this game to hit me hard in the nostalgia bits. Back in the day, players could explore the online world and adopt up to 4 pets. But one of the main selling points was the plethora of flash games available to play. These mini-games would keep players hooked, myself included, for hours at a time. And now, developers No Gravity Games have painstakingly breathed new life into Neopets by remastering them. For a video game with one of the longest titles I've ever seen. Neopets, Mega Minigames Collection, the Neopian Arcade Odyssey. There are 25 remastered minigames plus a brand new game, Starlight Symphony, a basic but enjoyable rhythm game. Plus there's a secret 27th level for you to unlock, although I am yet to do that sadly. I must say, for someone who last played Neopets using Internet Explorer on Windows XP, seeing these minigames looking so vibrant and colourful in 60 frames per second and widescreen was a wonderful experience. I would have been happy with a menu screen and a list. But on top of that, we get a brilliantly crafted story mode where new and returning players can get familiarised with the characters and the world of Neopia. While not exactly groundbreaking, the story mode is a welcome addition. During the story, you'll get a chance to play all 26 minigames as well as refining your skills by being given a points target to hit. And what's more, you'll be able to link your online Neopets account to upload your score and claim online Neo points for your account. Just like with any collection of minigames, there were some that I struggled with and enjoyed less than others, but that was all made up for by just how absolutely boss I was at saving the animals from the wolf. Or the woof, as some people say. Beyond the single player experience, a few of these minigames do support 2-player couch co-op. For returning or current Neopets fans, this minigame collection is a euphoric blast from the past, but newer players may struggle to look past some of the similarities to other games. Sutek's Tomb is very similar to Bejeweled and other Match 3 games. Mirka Chase shares a striking resemblance to classic mobile game Snake, albeit with a twist on the obstacles in your way, and Pyramids is essentially a solitaire game. But that being said, throughout my experience playing the Neopian Arcade Odyssey, the controls were very responsive and each minigame was excellently described beforehand to let players know what their objective is. Plus, if you get stuck, you can revisit these instructions within the pause menu to help you out. So, should you play this game? As a standalone minigame collection, this may be a tough sell for new players as the multiplayer functionality is limited to a handful of games, and you can't play them online. Although the characters, visuals, and music do make for a perfect family-friendly game to introduce younger players to video games, you know, when you give the Nintendo Switch Lite to a child on a long car journey. Perfect for that. However, this game's target audience does seem to be current, returning, and lapsed Neopets players. Since 2023, Neopets has been in a rebuilding phase, having revamped their website and introduced lots of new features. To have the ability to rack up Neo points without having to log into your main account on PC is actually a brilliant idea. And while the price point of £20 or $25 is lower than most games these days, its value heavily relies on just how much you like Neopets. There's every chance that the Neopian Arcade Odyssey could hook you back in full time, or more likely this is just a one-way and rather short nostalgia trip.